Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your girl Ari Blades.
It's your man Nardo Clips.
It's Faded by this the B&B podcast, and we in regular houses.
Wait, we forgot to say that we're three barbers standing on business. Either way, welcome to the mother.
Hit that subscribe button.
Bing bing.
We're recording.
So I got $1 million question for y'all.
What is it?
What's up?
I want $1 million.
Yo, if how do I say it? A small person, like a midget.
Okay.
Right? A girl, is that the right term? Because I don't want to
Little
about
people.
it.
They like
Little
little
people.
people.
Okay.
Yeah.
They don't like midgets.
How comfortable would you be if a little person walked into the shop and needed a haircut to go get that booster seat?
I'd be extremely comfortable.
I have to say, yeah, I think I'd be comfortable with it because one of our barbers in the shop has a little person that he cuts, and he uses. Oh wait, let me think. I think
So
he
I'll tell you what.
did. I would. Yeah.
I tell you what. First of all, it's crazy you ask this question because this somewhat ties into what we're going to be talking about today. But I would be extremely comfortable because. But I will tell you this: I cut my Asian client. I do have an Asian client that she's in the army, but she's short. So when I have to cut her hair, it's a little frustrating because sometimes I want to say, she's just above that height. You get what I'm saying? So it's like
Yo, it really do be people that are just there.
They just make the cut.
There, bro.
Not me, bro. I'll tell
like,
him. I'll be like, listen, I'm tall.
And not for nothing,
not
you be
short.
sitting there hiking your chair up like Michael Jackson, Like, but and this chair, and you realize the chair won't go no further, so you kind of stuck. So now what I'm doing is I'm taking off the headrest out of my chair. I'm taking the headrest off my chair to get that extra, But cutting her hair is a little rough. I mean, so if I had to be, I'd be extremely comfortable. I would be like, I don't mean no disrespect. I hope this doesn't disrespect you. I'd have to make that perfectly clear.
Yeah, but you don't think that's weird to be not to be disrespectful? I know you're little, you know you're little.
Yeah.
Sit up here, but I think
it's honestly it's a way to say, even though it's gonna be awkward, it's a way to say things.
Yeah.
Let me ask a question though. You know how we have muscle memory? Sometimes you just do the same things all over and over. You say the same stuff over and over.
Yeah.
Right.
And when there's a kid, I always, excuse me a second, I'm gonna grab a booster. I walk over, I grab my booster, slap it down in the chair, and I'm just like, all right, hop on up, buddy. Now what if, just out of muscle memory, what if
Hop on up, buddy.
but that's my go. That's what I say.
No,
to
I
kids.
know,
I'm pretty sure
that's
y'all say
what
something of the sort too.
Yeah,
Hop
on up.
Yo.
I slapped it. I go,
At
hop on up.
At that point, if I ever heard you say that to a little person,
I look at it.
I'd have to go home for the day. You would have to send me home for the day. I would not be able to recover from that.
Oh my
I don't think
God.
any one of us, I think we'd have to shut the shop down for the day because there's no way I would be done. I would be done.
I mean, my thing too, my go-to, if especially with kids sometimes that are there'd be 11 or 12-year-olds that they're pretty tall, but
You're not tall enough.
I'm 6'2", so I don't care how tall you are as a kid. I'm gonna put you in a booster because I know you're gonna slouch. You're gonna put your head down. So I tell them, I'm like, you're not short. I'm just tall. And then they sit down.
But they need to create something, and you know what? Bing! This is what we need to create, right?
Entrepreneur
$1 million project. A gadget that latches to the back of the headrest, that straps to the head right here.
like a mount that goes on the neck to hold it up.
That's funny, right? You know that thing that they make you hold your eyes open, you're not close your eyes,
like Clockwork Orange.
Clamp your head.
Or just a neck brace, so it's just
I'm tired of telling,
a stiff neck pillow.
I'm tired of telling guys yo, you gotta hold your head up.
Hold your head up.
Please hold your head up. Or either tired of nudging their head back, cause they just. And my thing is, your neck don't hurt. You're not tired of sitting like this.
For real.
Yeah, strains your neck.
I didn't even tell you to look down. You just.
Yo, you know,
Look
like
it down.
sometimes like certain things trigger song inside of my brain.
Yeah.
Ari has
So
a
Oh,
song
like
for everything.
I have a song for everything. Everybody knows that. So like as soon as I start cutting your hair and you go like this, in my head it goes, she's a runner, she's a track star.
That'd be the kid. That'd be the kid. We had a barber who was doing a cut on a kid last week, I think. Richie with
I'm
that
not even
kid.
touching you. I'm not even touching
He said, I'm not even touching you. He put the, he go like this. He said, look, he said to his dad, he said, look, I'm taking the trimmer. It's like a magnet.
you.
Yo, oh my, it was hilarious.
But I mean, I feel like he handled that situation great.
No, yeah, he
You know what
did.
I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
customer service here is always great.
Oh yeah.
Which
That's one thing you really gotta uphold as a barber, because like
Not
you're
even,
your own boss, and
not even
like
just
you gotta
not even just as a barber.
uphold it.
It's just cut when you are a public servant and you serve
the people,
a
like, come on,
product.
man.
Your customer service will take you further than anything.
Yeah, you gotta have good people skills.
When you serve the people, man, you have to have good people skills.
Because yo,
you gotta care about the people.
Imagine if
That's what it
Jesus
comes
walked
down
around
to.
mad.
yo,
Yeah.
You know, like
Jesus got imagine
he's laughing because it was a song.
by American.
I let him play the song. I played him the song.
Yo, that's a hard song, bro.
Yo, he said,
That's
how
such
we
a-
got a picture of Jesus? Name one person that was alive with Jesus.
Yo. Someone was really in the booth with that man.
Yo.
Like,
Please,
alright, bro.
Please play that song once we finish with the podcast.
Yo, but
Yeah.
for real, like
that song is hilarious.
you can't serve the people and be angry. That's
No,
just
you
wrong.
can't.
Yeah, no, you can't.
It's not. It's not.
And it's like the crazy thing is, it's like it's no different than when we go to the food court at work. It's just like, yo, I be watching these people behind the counter with these attitudes. And I'm just like, nobody's forcing you to serve food. Quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one time, I think me and Nerdo went to Popeye.
Yup. They
Oh
are
my
the
God,
worst.
yo.
Crazy.
They are the
That- no,
worst.
they-
And I just said, like, it ain't my fault that you want to be in here frying chicken all day.
Wait,
I didn't get this
Bro,
job for you. You
You
apply
know
here
me.
and you work
You
here.
know me. I'm a type
Like,
of person. I don't
what?
like confrontation. I'm almost
No,
aggressive
nobody.
to the
You're
extent.
mad at me because you're frying
I'm
chicken.
just like, you know what? I'm gonna just eat this and I'm gonna just go about my business. Never just never do business with you guys again.
Not I.
Ari's just like, no. She said, I didn't make you get up and come here and fry chicken. I didn't make you come here and sell chicken. I'm just like,
Nah, they were
No.
wild at that Popeyes.
Bro,
though.
like, they be mad at
Yo.
you.
For coming and ordering food.
Like, this is your job.
Like,
if you don't like
Make
this
it make
job,
sense.
go do something else. Like, for real. Like, seriously.
Like,
Because,
it's
like,
just-
I hate bad customer service. I hate it.
and
Yeah.
it's like, yo, not for nothing, but it's like people will. You can do the best job possible, but you know what they're gonna remember? How they were treated when you were doing whatever it is you were
Absolutely.
doing.
I was just watching an interview with
Ivan Zoo.
Ivan Zoo. I think I just shared it the other day, and it was like he was saying the haircut when we were talking about the barbershop, like the service is less than half of the job because he said to get an average haircut now, mostly all the haircuts in America are above average at this point in time because of technology and how hard we work and study as barbers. So, like, to get a better than average haircut, you can get that like 90% of the time you go to a barbershop.
Anywhere.
You're gonna get a good haircut.
Yeah.
The thing that keeps people coming back is how you handled them and the experience you gave them while they
Yeah.
were there. Just like how you speak. And I watch it as a shop owner. I'm not only with this group of barbers I have, but past groups of barbers I had in any of my barbershops. I will watch the clientele retention for some barbers be greater than other barbers, but the barbers whose clientele retention isn't great is not the best, is probably the better barber. And it's just like,
Ain't nobody better than me. Let's make that perfectly clear. Go ahead.
cut that out. No, I'm kidding. Cut out that part. But anyways, like for real, like so you can have the best barber that just doesn't speak to their clients, and then you can have a barber that's like mediocre, but talks and engages and makes their clients feel like they're a part of what goes on,
Yeah.
and they're gonna get that return every single time. And it's weird.
Yeah.
'Cause, like,
No,
you're here for a cut,
there
you're here
is,
to talk.
yeah, there is people
I've
that
had-
honestly I feel like come in and enjoy the experience more than the haircut. Like
And
there's
that's
people
what
I
it
have
is.
that are like, I don't care what you do, like
It's
I'm
an
not picky,
experience.
but they talk my ear off.
And it's
And I
an
love it.
experience. It's an experience, and it's like I've had clientele come back and tell me, you know why I come back to you, and it's not because of the haircut. They said, while you do a good haircut, you do a great haircut for me. He said, I just like your energy, I just like the personality, and you talk to me. Well, I'm just like, well, I'm glad, because I'm a chatterbox. You know, I've always been sociable. You know,
And
I've
very
never had a
respectful
problem.
too.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, I like to talk to people, but you know what's crazy? how I manage it, because that was going to be my next question. Like, ask, how do we manage that? You know, when I'm dealing with people, I don't want to talk the entire haircut because I got a haircut to do and time is money.
Yeah.
So I won't necessarily start. Of course, I'm gonna ask you what you want. We're gonna go through your consultation, and I'll ask how you doing, how's your day going, whatnot. But I'm not gonna talk your ear off the entire haircut. I'll probably be silent for maybe a quarter of that cut, and then I'll go back right in there and say, "So how's going on with you? What you been up to? And it sparks them right up every single time. And not for nothing, I have a very decent clientele base.
I bait my clients to speak to me.
How?
Like I just throw out bait questions. Like, you got anything planned this weekend? And they might just say, yeah, I'm going away. Oh, where are you going? Oh, well, my cousin's getting married. She's been with her husband. Like, then they'll start rambling. Or they like, is it the marriage question? Like, well, is it open bar? Of course it's open bar. You gotta, I bait them to give me information so I can help them build off. And the thing about me is, like, just being a barber, like, you cut so many people, right?
Yeah.
So for me, I gain my clientele. I only gotta get you to come back once. Once I get you to come back once, I can get you to come back again.
Yeah.
Welcome to the dark side.
I'm not great with names, right? Unless you're my client for like 7-8 years. Like, you guys know my clients that are my clients, have been my clients for a long time. But I have clients or people that have been coming to me for a few months or less than a year. I won't necessarily always remember their name because, sometimes people book on the app and like, yeah, who is this?
Who is this?
And then when they come in and be like, all right, this guy. Like, I remember conversations that I have with people. So if I cut Nardo and he tells me he got something going on this weekend and I don't see him for 7 months, he books me, I have no idea who this is, he comes in, I'll remember that conversation I had with him.
I remember people.
And I'll bring it up. Like, so how was that trip you went on? Like, did you get to do all the things you did? And he'll be like, oh yeah. Like, it makes him feel comfortable, like, oh wow, you remember me? But let him sit down after 7 months and say, yeah, give me the haircut I got last time.
I don't know.
I don't know what that is, bro.
Sure.
But I remember the conversation, so I think
I would say one thing, especially with like customer service. Once I like was full time in a barbershop after like cutting in school and everything, I struggled with making conversation. And like I would be in haircuts and be quiet, and I'd be like, what the hell do I talk about? But you could really ask random ass questions. Like she just said, you got anything up for the weekend? If you play video games at all? Like, you watch football? You watch any sports? Stuff like that. And like, it's a snowball effect. And it just opens up more conversations.
That's how I keep kids. Kids are good.
Yeah.
You know what's a good way to get engaged? Like you said, sometimes you have a hard time talking. It's best to listen to what's going on in the barbershop. Because if it's a common topic that everybody's talking about, you'd be surprised what a common topic amongst everybody else will spark between the two of you.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you have to turn your client away from what's going on in the shop because you got to get a certain angle. So, and then you'll be surprised that it'll spark a different conversation. So it's like, it's best to always be aware of what's going on.
When
in
it
the shop.
gets too weird and too quiet in the barbershop, I always ask the most random, outlandish question I can find in the back of my head.
She absolutely does.
And the clients are either gonna laugh or the barber's gonna be like, "Yo, like, let's go."
Chomp right in. Because
it's just like it's a question to spark conversation. But I do like that great customer service when it comes not only from the barber but all the barbers within the barbershop.
Yeah.
Like, because for me, it's like, I know my clients. Yeah, I know my clients. Like, I know y'all clients. I don't just see y'all clients walking in and be like, "Oh, he with Aiden, let me ignore him." I'll be like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?"
Yeah.
Like,
I
talk to everybody. It's not rare here that Aiden's client will have a full-blown conversation with me. Bernard's clients will have a full-blown conversation with me. Like, I'll see them out. They'll be like, "Hey, what's up, yo?" You know what I'm saying? Like, it's normal in this type of setting because our barbershop, we're big on customer service. It's like the number one thing here. That and being on time. Other barbershops, don't talk to my client. Yo, you trying to steal my client?
Yeah, no, it really is like that. Yeah.
Let's make one thing. Everybody knows in this barbershop, I tell you, I don't want your client.
I don't.
I don't. Nobody wants nobody's clients. Like, nobody. We're not like that in here, bro. It's just we like to talk to each other. It's like, sometimes my client, I sit on one side of the shop, Ari sits on another side of the shop.
Now,
and sometimes,
I'll take Gucci shoes.
And guess what? Now you can't have that's boy, you can't have Gucci shoes. Nah, but my clients sometimes, believe it or not, me and Ari might not be saying nothing to each other, but my client might chime in the conversation with hers.
Yeah.
And it's like, so now I gotta turn my chair so they can engage one another. and then it just pulls everybody right back in. So,
dude, a perfect example. Yesterday, Bernard was giving a haircut to a client, one of his clients, and me and him are opposite sides of the barbershop. His chair's in the front, my chair's in the back. And him and his client were talking about something, and I chimed in and I said something. And then we were all talking, and then my client said something about it, and we were all just kind of talking then. And then it died down, and it picks back up.
So it's not always an all-going thing, but it's just, it starts with just being nice to somebody. Something my mother always used to tell me growing up. She says it's nice to be nice. It doesn't cost you a thing to be nice to somebody.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't cost you anything to just say how's your day doing, how's your day going, or you know what can I do for you today. Like I said, we're public servants. That is all I say all day long, and it doesn't bother me. Like I was telling one of the new apprentices that we got here, if you're in this for money, then this is not the place for you.
Yeah.
You should want to be here because you like to take care of people. Somebody has often asked me, why are you a barber? I says, because I like to make people look good. I like to make people feel good.
Yeah.
I like to talk to people.
I like money. But I like
I love good.
I love the money.
Oh, jokes aside, don't get me wrong. The money is the side effect.
Right.
As to why I do what I do. But the main basis as to why I'm in this is because I love to make people feel good. You know?
For me, it's like, I am, and it's just gonna sound weird. Like, I'm a type of person that, like, sticks to myself. I don't even like people, which is weird. Like, if it was up to me, I would go to work, go home, play the video game, and just escape from people. Like, I don't really like people. There's only 2 instances where I am a social butterfly, and I feel comfortable, and that's when I'm intoxicated, because when I'm drunk, I'll talk to anybody. Well, I make friends at the bar.
Damn right.
And believe it or not, like, I've gotten a lot of clients out at the bar drunk because I'm just rambling. I'm talking to strangers. I do it a lot. I feel comfortable then. But like, let me go into a restaurant, I'm not drinking, and I'm just sitting there eating.
Quiet.
Like, I gotta be facing the door. I need to see who's walking in. Like, I'm examining the people around me. Like, don't speak to me. Like, why is this person looking? Like, that's just me. And then I also feel comfortable when I'm standing behind my barber chair. I talk to anybody all day. Like, just talk. Especially kids. Like, if you could hold a conversation with a 5-6-year-old,
if you
their
could speak
parents will love you.
If you could speak a kid's language, that's why like my first thing with kids is like, do you play video games?
Video games.
And like most of the time they will say Roblox. That's the big thing right now is Roblox. I'll be like, yo, have you played Doors and stuff like that? I've been playing Roblox since I was a kid. I still play that.
That's exactly why I keep some.
They'd be so shocked, like I'm like, yeah, I stream video games. Like, you stream video games? Yeah. Oh, what's your Twitch? Mom, can I enter?
They always ask you. They go. Do you have the lights because you're YouTubers?
I hate some of my favorite animes above my station, and when they get a look at it, they be like, "Yeah, you watch Dragon Ball Super?" I'm like, "Got him. It's over."
Yeah.
Like, because you got just keep some stuff on, keep some stuff around for your kids to see that you into the same stuff for them, and they will love you forever. Like,
a mom came over to me the other day and was like, "Oh, he's done talking your ear off." I said, "No, we were talking about video games."
We were talking about video games.
Conversation.
Kids be knowing the hacks.
That was the first lesson I learned. Like, you can secure a kid, you got a client for the next 18 years.
Oh yeah.
Like,
lock them in.
So,
as long as they're still going with their mama.
Yep.
As long as their family don't move,
you good.
Yeah, like, you're good. Like, think Luca. I mean, I gave Luca his first haircut. He was about 2, probably about to be 3. I think he's like 7 now. So
yeah.
5 years I've been cutting his hair. Too. And then I cut the older brother, and then I cut the dad also now. But I didn't always cut the dad. The mom would bring them. And then,
just the 2 boys?
Yeah, for a while. And then the dad was like, all right, let me just switch over there to Ari, get a haircut. But I've been cutting Luca I cut him at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is now the 7th barbershop I cut him at.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
And they follow me.
They follow you.
Mind you, the last before we went to create Western Avenue, the barbershop I was at before then was only 5 minutes from the house. Now they travel about 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Jason travels about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes to get his haircut for me.
Damn.
But it's just like, I'm cool with their kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and you can ask Luca, yo, Luca, you want to go get your hair cut by them? I'd be like, no. Like, when I was in here, Tyler cut his hair. He came back. I said, I knew Tyler cut his hair because, Tracy asked me. I said, who cut your hair? You cheating on your barber? He was like, no, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Like, he's like, my mom made me go. I said, who cut your hair? He said, pointed over to Tyler, said, you got your hair cut by Tyler? You want to go back over there? He was like,
No.
But he's comfortable. Like he's like a very picky kid, and before he would get his haircut like nobody else. But because of the environment we have here, he is very comfortable with going to Tyler.
Yeah.
He'll go sit in anybody's chair. I feel like
I think
at
I
this
cut
point.
Luca once.
Yeah, like he'll sit in anybody's chair.
He sat very still.
And he just like, because now he knows like he's comfortable. Like when he was younger, that's when like TikTok first came out and they were pranking everybody.
You know,
like
I think that's
he would
good,
run
too.
pranks on everybody in the barbershop. Like Tyler.
Wasn't
used
that
to,
one time
like,
he came in
squirt
here
with
just
water.
as like your mama?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
sounded like your mom or something. Yeah, he's funny.
But
He's
you know,
funny.
No, like it's funny because I'll say this, like what you come like last week, wasn't it? Something like that. Like how to talk with kids when Ari cuts Luca. If I like turned away, you would think two kids were talking.
Yes.
Like really, that's what it's like. But that's how you should be with a
That's
child
what you should.
because that gets them comfortable instead of like you play video games.
I mean,
Oh,
and it's
cool.
like when parents realize that they can trust you and everybody else with their kid. It's like
They become comfortable.
I'm not going nowhere else. I'll drive to
Yeah.
Little Earth to make
Then
sure.
they tell all the other moms.
Yep.
Yep, that too.
I have a child that's on the spectrum now, and the mother brings him to me. And when we first started, he was so scared of me and so scared of the Clippers. Of course, I'm a big dude. Of course, you'd be probably scared of me.
I always say he's just a weird black guy.
But you know, it's crazy because after every session, the first things first. His very first haircut with me, I walked him through it. I took my time with him. You gotta have patience. If you don't have patience to work with,
You need to have patience in customer service. Period.
Yeah,
period. If you
all
don't have
around.
patience, you're not gonna make it. I worked with him so slowly, and the mother was just so impressed. She said, "I said if you like to bring him back." She says, "No, we're coming back." And every time they bring him back to me, we do a little bit more than we did the last time, and they're just so blown away as to how I work with him and how he responds to me. And she's just like, "You do such an excellent job every time, and we just appreciate you." And I'm just like, "Listen, it's not a problem." You know, because the first thing parents want to say is, "He's a bit much. I don't know if he's going to sit still." I can sit with him. I'm like, "No, just have a seat." You know, because the problem with children is they see mom and dad and then they want to act crazy. Nah, I need you to step back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
they
let
want
me
to do
work
whatever
with
they want.
You
They
know?
feel comfortable.
Yeah.
But if
They
you
should
walk
feel
away,
comfortable
they'll
with you,
get right
but
with it.
they'd be too comfortable with mom and dad. Like the parents be like, "Oh, you want him to sit on my lap?" I do
No.
not.
Nope.
I want him to try to sit in his barber's chair by himself,
And then
like he's
you're
supposed
gonna
to.
crawl out.
And when that doesn't work, then we'll try the ladder. Like we'll do that. But like no.
Gotta have a lot of patience.
Yeah, you
Customer
do.
service comes with patience, cause like don't be just handing my fries out the window.
Tell me to have a good day.
Here,
I don't want that. I don't. I'll throw it right back at
and
you.
then got a tip jar and wonder why it's
What
50
tip?
sitting
Oh.
there.
Ain't nothing in there. It'd be the
It's the
decoy
same-
bill to
and
get
it's
you to
the-
put
and
something
mind you
in.
now,
The
even
decoy
though we're talking about children, we mean that about adults too.
Yeah.
Like, cause some of these adults is just unruly, and it's just like,
Some adults don't even know how to hold a conversation.
Yeah, they don't. There's
Yes,
people I
it's
talk to
smart.
where they give me the shortest, quickest, unenthusiastic answers, and I'm like, damn, do I put a headphone on and just like listen to music?
No, you get those clients just to be like,
you can't win them
it's
all.
two on the sides with everybody.
I tell you all the time, you can't
And
win
like,
them
hey,
all.
how's your day? It's good.
Cool.
All right, you
Cool.
don't want me to talk to you? No problem.
Cool.
Let me know how this looks. 5 minutes,
Cool.
you're done.
Cool.
No, because it'd be awkward. Bro.
It's
sometimes,
It'd be awkward as hell.
Because you know sometimes-
Like it seems like they're like annoyed that they have to come get their haircut.
Like, why are you mad that you want to look
Because
good?
even though we focus
Weirdo.
on customer service in here, trust me, we be so excited when they don't want to talk. Like, thank God.
Some of my clients, I wish they would just shut up and let me do my job and get up out, because I got good customer service, but they have poor hygiene. And I'll be over that.
Yeah, I can attest that.
Hit that subscribe button.